parents of Christopher 94, Thomas 04, Daniel 07, and Michael 09, as well as Elizabeth, the graduate of 2000 of Sacred Heart, and baker of many tasty goodies from her brother Chaminade friends over the years. I want you to know, Elizabeth, you almost got the award over Mom and Dad. Father Chaminade's vision for the Society of Mary included being a family, and incorporating the families of our students into the larger family of Mary, which we refer to as the Chaminade family. Michelle and Mike solidly embodied Father Chaminade's goal. Their 20 years at Chaminade have involved serving as presidents and worker bees at countless parent and Kappa events. Michelle has worked at concession stands at games, while Mike has been outside directing traffic and keeping the peace, utilizing his 37 years experience as a New York City police officer. Michelle has likewise stepped forward as a nurse when the situation has called for her skills as well. All these tasks done with dedication and done with love. True members of the Chaminade family. Two stories summarize Mike and Michelle's commitment. Last fall, I was down at the corner of Emory Road and Jericho Turnpike watching and directing some traffic. Mike came along to assist me. A Nassau cop car pulled up, and Mike yelled to me that he would handle it. The cop car drove away. A few minutes later, the pastor of Corpus Christi Parish in Mineola pulled up. Mike looked at me and said, "I got the last one, this one's yours." The second involves the night we went to announce that Michelle and Mike would receive the award at a Kappa event. You see, Mike had left early. He was going to go help with security at the varsity football game, and Michelle was, as always, attentive to details and deep in conversation. So both of them actually missed the award being announced. On a pouring rain night, I drove over to Mitchell Field and said, "Mike, I have some news. Everything's good. You've won the Founders Award." Mike was all upset with the rain that was falling. I'm sure that was the water on his face. While missing that moment, they have never missed moments of service and sacrifice for 20 years. This evening, ladies and gentlemen, 2010 Founders Award winners, Michelle and Mike Solomon.
I know.
Thank you very much. It is really an honor to be recognized by a school that has meant so much to everyone in our family. 20 years ago this month, my oldest child and first son, Christopher, received his letter of acceptance to Chaminade High School. We knew that if he went to Chaminade, and there was no doubt that he was going to go, that he would receive an outstanding religious and academic education. What we did not know at the time was that when Chris entered Chaminade, he found more than a high school, he found a family. The school's motto, Fortes in Unitate, emphasizes how we find strength in one another, which is, of course, what families do in good times and bad. We knew with our youngest sons that they would also become part of the Chaminade family. We have never stopped being amazed at and grateful for the benefits that being part of this family has brought into our lives. As a high school of the highest caliber, the Marianists, lay teachers and staff at Chaminade help young men entrusted in their care to develop academically. Anyone who is admitted is given as much help as possible, not only to graduate, but to excel. The dedication the faculty shows to their vocation of teaching is, in itself, an example to the young men who attend Chaminade, showing them the value of hard work and caring for others. But Chaminade is, at a deeper level, a Catholic school. Yet that ethos permeates the entire Chaminade experience, from Mass and prayer services to the various service organizations that allow students to learn about their faith by living it. The faith imparted by the Marianists and those who share in their mission is not something static, but something alive that touches the soul. What Chaminade does, in short, is to make boys into men. Men that can and do make the world a better place, sometimes in big ways, sometimes in smaller ways. It teaches them this in a very simple way, by drawing them into the Chaminade family and revealing to them the great advantages such a family brings. Just as we did not know that our sons would become part of the Chaminade family, we surely could not have known that we too would become part of the Chaminade family as well, in our own way over the past 20 years. You know, we were involved in many of the Parents Club activities, CAPA, the Chaminade Parents Alumni Association, and we attended many of the events that our boys participated in. We never thought that we would be recipients of this award. We have done nothing out of the ordinary. We just had the opportunity to do it 4 times. We just wanted to be part of the Chaminade family because we believe in their mission. And with all due respect for the festivities tonight, that was true and sufficient honor for us, being given the opportunity to help the school, this family, and its mission. Thank you for all that you've done for our family, and thank you for letting us be part of you all.
Father James, Brother Joseph, members of the Mariners, fellow honorees, faculty, family, and friends. Words cannot express the honor Michelle and I felt when we were told that we were the recipients of the Founders Award. We could not envision receiving this very prestigious award. You may be honoring us tonight, but it has been our honor over these years to have been a part of Chaminade High School in assisting and helping in any way we can. We are humbled to be included in the list of esteemed recipients of the Founders Award. We are extremely honored to see so many of our friends and neighbors that are present here to help us share in this evening. Thank you all from the bottom of our hearts. We would like to congratulate our fellow honorees, Andy Haberman, Jim Quinn. We have had the privilege to know these fine gentlemen over the years. They have taught, counseled, and coached our sons. Their dedication, service, and contributions to Chaminade are culminated in their recognition in receiving this award. In raising our family, we believed strongly in the values of a Catholic education. The structure, discipline, and religion would play an important part in the development of our children. In attending Chaminade, our sons learned and experienced what was necessary to be a flyer and proudly graduate to be a Chaminade man. One who does the right thing for the right reason at the right time, even though no one is watching. We are extremely proud of our children who have also answered the call to serve their church, school, and community. During the course of our Chaminade experience, and especially after the announcement of our award, many people have asked, what made you and Michelle get so involved? Well, it simply started at the Chaminade Summer Basketball Camp in 1990 that was attended by our son Christopher. While standing in the old gym, the House of Noise, we couldn't help but notice some young men dressed in work clothes doing various work projects, painting, gardening, carpentry, and in general maintenance. We asked and were informed that they were the brothers and priests of Chaminade, and that not only do they work on the school, they also teach our sons and minister to the running of the school. Having seen the willingness, commitment, and dedication these men made, not only to teaching, but their total involvement in the school, made a direct impression on Michelle and I. How then can we say no when we be asked to help or volunteer? Offering what we could do in any way, any small way. Little did we know that over the years our involvement would develop in many new, rewarding, and lasting friendships, and many shared memories that we will have for the rest of our lives. However, most importantly, we were able to be part of our son's experience at Chaminade. Early, as members of the Parents Club, we learned about the ways of Chaminade. We were selected to chair the annual Christmas cocktail party. We were honored and eagerly completed our tasks. In doing so, Michelle, ever the interior decorator, had rearranged the Christmas living room setting on the stage. We were in for a great surprise when the Parents Club president, in panic mode, stated, "Didn't you see the picture?" The stage had to be set exactly as the Polaroid picture. No deviations. It's in the book. So much for Michelle's decorative innovations. We followed the book. As we quickly learned, not only does everything start on time at Chaminade, there's a book for everything. Table setups in the cafeteria, communion breakfasts, and about every other event at Chaminade. Over the years, we have seen many changes at Chaminade. The new physical fitness center, football field, activity and athletic center, and dress codes for dances. However, what remains ever constant is the education of our sons. The dedication of the priests, brothers, and teachers, their guidance, wisdom, and experience all serve to provide a quality education. True to the teaching and inspiration of Blessed Father Joseph Chaminade. For those of us who have experienced the Chaminade graduation, there are no truer words than, they entered school as a boy and graduate as a man. Michelle and I were fortunate to have the best of both worlds at Chaminade. For a time, we were both members of the Chaminade Parents Club and members of the Chaminade Alumni Parents Association, CAPA. When you get involved either while your son is a student or as a graduate parent, you become part of the Chaminade family. As Father Ackley often states quite eloquently, you join the community. A community of people that gather to share the same beliefs, ideals, and desire for what is best for your son in school. You share a commonality. You support each other and are there to offer assistance not only to the school, but to one another as well. We would encourage every one of you that hasn't yet joined CAPA to do so and be a part of the continued Chaminade experience. In closing, the past 20 years have been a rewarding experience for both of us. Being able to share in the spirituality, community, and accomplishments of Chaminade, along with the new friendships, have abundantly enriched our lives. Not to mention the many additional names that were added to Michelle's buddy list. By giving us this award, by no means it will curtail our commitment or involvement. At any given game, whether it be basketball, volleyball, or a wrestling match, you can find Michelle in a concession stand, or arranging or creating a floral design or gift basket at a CAPA event. By chance, if you're driving by to pick up your son at a school dance or attending a football game, the person directing traffic could be me. The commitment and being part of the community, sharing in the commonality, is forever rewarding and renewed at every occasion. We will forever cherish the Founders Award, and we ask God to bless Chaminade High School, its faculty and staff, students and graduates, and especially the priests and brothers of the Mariners community, our family, friends, and alumni parents. Thank you.